What's up everybody, Chris here, bringing you that Pearson opinion, and today I got some more Final Fantasy VII Remake news. I got loads of stuff to cover. I got some stuff about multi-platform releases, battle systems, materia, potential other Final Fantasy remakes. It's all coming up here, so let's go. Alright guys, so in a recent interview with Famitsu magazine, the producer of the 7 remake, Yoshinoru Kitase, yet again gave us some really awesome information to talk about. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So jumping right into it, Famitsu asked him first, what's the progress condition of the Final Fantasy VII Remake looking like right now? To which he said, we're currently brushing up on the announcement trailer scene right now. We can now see the line of quality that we're looking for more clearly, but we're still a ways off yet. So they asked, should the production be prolonged due to multiple titles, will the rest of the games maintain the same quality as the first? To which he said, with the current quality line set in place, it is our duty to protect that to the very end, without any other disturbances from the current episode in production. But of course, as we advance through the episodes, it's only natural that we have quality that's fitting for the next generation. Okay, so first things first, it seems like the remake is way further off than we first expected, or so they'll have us believe. And secondly, this game is going to be spread so far apart that it's going to go across multi-platforms. So they're actually trying to get the gameplay and the graphics up to a high enough level so that it'll be transferable over to the PS5, I assume. But does that mean they already know the graphical standard of the PS5 already? Because I mean, if they're happy with the current quality of the game right now, and they're saying that it's fitting of next generation quality, then surely they know the graphical capabilities of the next console. Or does that mean that the quality of the PS5 isn't actually going to be that much of a step higher than the PS4 Pro? Who knows? Alright, so next up, will there be anything to fill the gap while we're waiting for the next episode to be announced? Well, he said Final Fantasy VII expanded through a compilation. We don't have any fundamental plans for that now. But since the game's volumes are something that we can't just announce in a few months, we'd like to have something to supplement that time to keep people interested. Such as releasing videos using the models from the Final Fantasy VII Remake, to which he said there's plenty we'd like to do. So then they asked if there was going to be download content or smartphone developments like there was with Final Fantasy 15. Interestingly, he said, I'd like to use this as a reference. A live stream or a program to keep in touch with the players is something that I'd like to do, but Final Fantasy VII the Remake will be episodic. And if we want it to go to the end of the original version, then I believe we have to devote everything we've got for it. So I have no idea what's going to happen in terms of filler development and other works. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. It seems that they're pretty undecided on what they're going to bring to the table in terms of between game content. It's pretty obvious that they haven't thought much about that, but for good reason. Saying that they want to go all the way to the end of the original story is really great, and the fact that they're devoting all of the content that they have to putting just into the episodes and not into any extra content is really positive. I personally wouldn't mind waiting a little bit longer for each episode, as long as they are packing all of their content right into these episodes and not using extra content to kind of bridge them together. Putting all this content directly into the episodes makes it far less messy, and it also makes it more quality and value for the actual game. So next up, he was asked about the battle system. He said that the base of it is solidified. Tetsuya Nomura is a given, and Mitsunori Takahashi, who has worked on Kingdom Hearts and Dissidia Final Fantasy, are both going to work hard on this project together. So we've already seen some of the battle system anyway, and we know that it's very similar to Final Fantasy 15, and with Square Enix finding every single Kingdom Hearts producer that they could possibly find to stick their fingers in the combat system for Final Fantasy now, it's no surprise that the game is looking more and more like the battle system for Kingdom Hearts. But what was really awesome was when they asked him what's going to happen with the Materia system. He said that there's still not a lot he can say, but they're not going to take anything out of the game that was well received from the original. So what can you say there? I mean, that's awesome, but don't fix what ain't broken, you know? So are we actually going to see anything from this game this year? Well, he said that that's what they're hoping for, but it's still undecided yet. However, as for when we release the next information, for example, I think it would be really great to have a playable demo or a trailer at the next event. Playable. So on the one hand, you have Tetsuya Nomura, who is desperate to get something out there as soon as possible. He said that in his last interview. And then on the other hand, you have Kitase, who really wants to get a playable demo out there. So does that mean we're gonna see a playable demo this year? Anyway, last but not least, they asked him to please remake Final Fantasy VI. And he said, well, you know, they're currently in production of the Final Fantasy VII remake, but he's also been asked that question by company staff, so he's gonna keep that pending for now. Like I said in my previous video about which remake will be made next, I think that Final Fantasy VI is definitely the next one to be remade, and it's pretty much all but confirmed in his last statement. With its huge popularity among fans and the fact that company staff are even asking for it, you know that that one's going to be the one that's going to come next. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below and let me know what you thought. Like the video, and don't forget to subscribe.
Thank you for watching Pearson Opinion. I'm Gantam, and I approve this video.